Sir Randy Duck and welcome back for another video. Today I have one singular replay to show you in the tier 10 American premium medium tank, the T95E6. Now this tank has recently received a buff. That buff was added to the patch notes slightly late, so you may have missed it, but what they have done is they've just given it a straight buff to the alpha. It's gone from 400 alpha to 420 alpha, but with no actual negative effects, just a straight buff. So I think that's brought the DPM to, in my build, to 4,162. So it's got a really good DPM in this tank now. If you want to know what the equipment and crew I'm running, you will see that at the bottom of the screen as I speak. Okay then, so on to the replay. I did only have one replay to show you today. That's mainly because it was a really good game and I kind of just wanted to show off this singular game. And yeah, I felt like it deserved its own video. So in this replay we are on Overlord and we are platooned up with our buddy VK Jokers in the Object 140. There is no enemy artillery to worry about, and it's quite a balanced matchmaking in the sense that there's quite a lot of tier 8s, tier 9s and tier 10s. So initially on Overlord we are going to push to the initial position I like to use quite a lot from this spawn, and see if we can use our gun depression on this ridge to potentially get shots on anything which appears on the bowl on the right hand side. There is only one enemy light tank to deal with, which is quite nice, and you can see here if anything pokes up on this bowl looking for shots, I might be able to squeeze in a shot or two, and you know, just where that Morat is there. I do have to be a little bit careful I don't overextend myself, so I don't get shot by any sort of nasty tank destroyers camping in the distance. But this is what I'm just going to do at the start of this game. So we do manage to get a nice shot there into that enemy Morat, and then duck right back into cover, and again we're just going to keep doing this, see if we can get any shots in. Unfortunately we don't pen on the second time of asking, but he also bounces in return. Looking on the map, we don't really have, well, really any tanks going down the 8-9 line, so, and that is kind of free to the enemy team at the moment, so I might have to go and try and deal with that in a second, because I don't want them pushing all the way down that 8-9 line and starting to put us under real pressure by taking away all of the map control. We get a nice shot into that pattern, and then we try and get one into the light tank, but we're not able to sort of connect with that shot. And you can see now I'm kind of conscious, I'm looking at the map, they're kind of pushing down the 9 line, and I want to see if I can stop that, because the last thing I want to happen is the enemy team to completely surround us and we just get stuck where we're getting shot at by multiple angles. That never really ends well. We try and get a shot into that enemy medium tank there. Unfortunately that misses, he ducks it, but hopefully we might be able to finish him off with this shot. And we do, we pick up our first shot of the game, first kill of the game. And we're with Jokers here in this Object 140, he's also trying to get some shots in. We want to try and punish that light tank if we can. Unfortunately he gets tracked as I was leading that shell. But yeah, we should hopefully be able to land one now and put him onto a 1. We do, and we actually set him on fire, burning him out, picking up our second kill, and more importantly taking care of the only enemy light tank in the game, which is obviously always going to be very, very helpful. So at this stage it's a close game, 13 versus 13. I feel like I slowly stopped the advance there. I'm just trying to see if I can try and get any more shots. I'm just going to try and extend the vision over this side, but I can see that the majority of their team are pushing down the 9 line, and there's the rest of them are kind of just in the 1, 2, 3 on the beach, which I never really get going down to the beach, to be honest with you, but there's a lot of tanks over there. We do get a nice snapshot into that Leopard, and I would like to try and get as many shots in as that Leopard as I can, because that Leopard's got fantastic mobility, concealment, and also has a really good gun as well. So it is a threat, and if we can deal with that tank, it's like killing the light tanks. It'd be nice just to take care of him out that game. Looks like he is moving. I'll try and get some looks like he's moving back and retreating that Leopard, which is good because he's not taking the wide angle. We're trying to get some shots into this Chieftain, but we are kind of bouncing, and I think these wasted shells, if you like, because this only carries 36 rounds, which isn't really enough rounds for its DPM, and it does limit its potential. That could potentially cause us a bit of problems later. And yeah, we will see that as the video progresses. I think the 120-ton medium tank, the other premium pattern version, has got a buff. When it received that buff, it received a buff to the ammo count. this tank didn't receive a buff to the ammo count. So that's the only thing that really holds this back, is the amount of ammo it holds. Other than that, it's a deadly medium tank now. That is always good, but with that extra alpha, it's just made it even better. You know, it's just really helped you roll a little bit higher, and it's really good tank. Now we've crossed over this angle to try, and I just want to get multiple angles on these tanks, so they're getting shot at by more than one areas. We're going to try and get a shot into this enemy Turan there. We do land it, we set him on fire as well, and then we duck down this ridge to keep us a little bit safe. But obviously I've got to be careful, because I don't really want to eat a nasty shot and lose half my hit points by that Turan, so I've got to be aware of that fact. And this is where this game is starting to go a little bit south for us. You can see we're down on tanks. The enemy, we're losing ground, if you like, as well. We're losing ground down the 8-9 line, and I feel like we're starting to lose a fight elsewhere in the map. So I'm trying to pull back now. I don't want to get caught out, because that Turan is scared us a little bit. If we get detected, and we could lose a lot of hit points to that Turan. Trying to get a shot into this bison. Unfortunately, I don't connect with that one. Just going to use this rock house, not a rock, to give us a little bit of cover. But I'm now getting shot from that side by that enemy Murat, and I'm going to pull down now, and it looks like Joker's has got a battle with this VK, and he's quite low on the hit points, and I want to try and help him out. I killed the enemy medium tank which was there, and I've just said to Joker's, look, we've lost behind us now. I'm going to come with you and just eat the shot off of this VK in order to delete him. And then we don't have to worry about it fighting the VK and tanks behind. Murat pops up, and I killed a Murat. I actually bounced a shot of the VK, so I don't even need to eat it. I'm going to make sure I put a shot into him there. I want to really turn this VK so he can't shoot Jokers. I don't really want that to happen. But it looks like he is actually focusing Jokers, which is a shame. But he misses his shot, and now we know we've killed the VK. But this is a very close game. We're on just shy of 6,000 damage. It's a 5 versus 6. You can see it is very close at this stage. Trying to get out of here. I don't want to get shot by any of these tanks around the other side. And we're just trying to almost reverse the spawn on them. You can see there's one tank at A1, enemy tank destroyer. The other 4 tanks are all on the other side. So I'm going to see if I can kill this TD, get a quick cheeky shot in. But I don't think I have enough time, so I'm going to leave that to my teammates. And we are surrounded again. We get a nice shot into that enemy medium tank there, picking up our 6th kill of the game, bringing it back to a 4 versus 5. We are still losing. Turan gets spotted behind us. We get a shot in. We just may able to avoid getting shot by him. But I'm going to fall back and just say it's now gone to a 3 versus 5 with Jokers being on a 1 shot. Using a small mini-map there because I want to know exactly where these tanks are. Our 2 TDs on the 1-2 line is now 1 TD, and they're suddenly losing that fight to that tank destroyer. The Waffy 100 does lose the fight to that tank destroyer. That is not ideal. It's now 1 versus 5, and I am on for the collies. We kill that enemy chieftain. We now going to try and retreat because we know there's a Turan coming around the corner, and I want to leave. I feel like my best play is to get distance. Turan tries to get a shot into us. Thankfully, he misses that shot. Unfortunately, I think we may end up eating one from the other TD if we're not able to escape. We do miss that shot. I think maybe looking back at that, I wish I stopped for a little bit more time and just killed that enemy bison there, so I had one more tank. But I feel like I'm under pressure because there's a leopard where I don't know where he is, and I imagine he's making his way to me. And like I say, I'm on for the collies, but I've only actually got 7 rounds left, so this is going to be really difficult. And that's why I'm saying where the ammo count is a shame. It could have done with a buff to the ammo count here. And as you see, I'm just trying to run. I know these tanks are pushing us. Obviously the Turan is going to be quicker than that bison, and the Turan could potentially keep up with us, so I just need to get out of here before he spots me in the open. Being on 1,300 hit points is not ideal. I still have a chunk. I can eat a shot, but I don't really want to have to. And this leopard, this is the problem because the leopard can outspot me, and I'm hoping to I'd love to have just found that leopard and killed him before I have to fight these other tanks, because I really want to split the tanks up if I can. So I was thinking about continuing running down this path, but I decided not to because I'm thinking I'm in danger of getting caught in the open there and then getting shot and deleted by the Turan. So I go back to this corner. I'm thinking, well, if they're following me down here, maybe I can get a few shots in before they get there, because I think the Turan is on a 2-shot to us. Turan does get spotted. We're going to try and land a cheeky shot into him. We do put him onto a 1-shot. That was a big hit there. Now we know we got that Turan on the 1-shot. I think the Bison's on the 1-shot, so that's at least 2 of the tanks out of the 4 we are fighting, which are on a one-shot. But if we want to lose a spot, we really want to kill the Tran. That would be massive, because then we don't have to worry about getting hit by that potential 1000 alpha, which is not ideal. But we are getting closed in now. I can't leave. I'm going to get spotted if I leave. I'm just trying to find a way to kill the Tran. I'm just trying to kill the one-shots. Kill the one-shots. That's exactly what I need to do. We've got an opportunity to kill the Tran, but we miss our shot. And that is an absolute killer. That means we're going to have to risk getting shot by him again. I have no choice to poke and try and get the shot, and we do. And we kill him. Thankfully, the Tran was firing HE. Otherwise, we could have lost a lot more hit points there. But then we've got the Bison coming around. We kill the Bison. Puts us in a 1 versus 2 situation. But I've only got 3 shells left. I cannot really afford for any of these. All these 3 shots have to hit and pen if I'm going to win this game. And the Leopard is a one-shot potential to us. I'm getting pushed by an enemy V5 who can kill us in 1 shot here if he high rolls. But yes, this is very, very awkward. I'm stuck in a really awkward situation, but I'm on for the pulls. I'm on for the collies, and I'm also on for a fade-ins, all in 1 game. So Leopard pokes, we get the shot in. We just do not roll high enough. I needed to roll, I think he had 429 hit points left. I needed to roll 9 higher, and I probably won this game, but I didn't roll high enough. Then the enemy VK comes around. I've got the kill here, and I'm trying to aim in, and unfortunately I snapped the shot and I bounced. I should have had the pulls medal. The reason I bounced is because he was turning his turret, and I was under pressure by the Leopard, so I was trying to get that shot off quickly because I didn't think I had time to aim. I thought at any moment that Leopard's going to kill me, and that was a sad way to end the game. But even though we did have a great game, we still had 9 kills, 8,000 damage, ace tanker. But that was so close to being a lot more. So it's kind of heart-wrenching at the end there. If I would have just rolled high enough on that Leopard, then I would have won that game, because I wouldn't have had to rush that shot, and I would have killed that tank, no doubt. And I would have ended up with, 11 kills in a disgusting game. But still had a good game, nonetheless, and it does show you how good a DPM can be on this tank. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, if you do like the video, please remember to like and subscribe, because it really helps out the channel. And happy tanking.
Hadouken!